I'm Schmitty, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a game of Quiplash. Why, that's enough for a decent rodeo. This is round one. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Okay, here we go. First up. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Up next, get to voting. Next on deck, it's voting time. And next. Okay, vote. Ready, set, vote. Next up, put in your votes. Round 1 is behind us. Let's see how you scored. Round 2 time, and to make it interesting, I'm doubling all the point values. You heard me. Hold on to your whatever, because here comes Quiplash. Thanks for joining the party. I may have to send one of you out for ice later. Time for round 1. You score based on the percentage of players who like your answer. Plus, there are winners' bonuses at stake. Go! Almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Let's take a look. First one, a nutritional fact you'd find on a can of whoop-ass. Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Moving on. A terrible name for a panini restaurant. Vote on your devices. Your next prompt is, there's a secret monument in the Washington Mall called the Blank Monument. Vote away. Next prompt. A question an insecure God would constantly ask. Vote now. Next in line, the hardest part about dating in 1892. And vote. Moving on, the worst person to be on a plane with would constantly blank. Time to vote. Round one's over. Let's check the scoreboard. Now round two, where all points and bonuses are doubled. Oh, the drama. safety quip if you can't think of anything. All right, let's have a look. First off, the worst thing to see while wearing X-ray glasses. Okay, select your favorite quip. Okay, next one. The new menu item at Taco Bell in 2040 will be chicken blank. Ready, set, vote. Coming up next, the 1960s Batman was so goofy, one episode saw Batman and Robin fighting blank. And next is a sign you may be a terrible babysitter. Vote now. Next one, the one thing Spider-Man's spider sense never warns him about. Next in the hopper, you know you need to work out more when you notice blank. Vote away. Round two's done. Let's see who's winning now. This is round three, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Make up the full name for this acronym. We're ready to look. Present your medals now. Okay, let's bring out those medals. First, the bronze, silver, and finally gold. Let's translate that into points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.
Welcome to TKO. I am the Tournament Master. I have awoken from my centuries-long slumber to perform my sacred duty. No, I'm messing with you. I was just watching Dr. Phil. Feel free to explore T-Shirt Island during your training breaks, but keep to the trails. Every time one of you gets immolated by a fire spirit, my insurance goes up. Every epic tale starts somewhere. Yours begins here, at the training grounds. You will use your device to draw 3 drawings. Draw something cute, something gross, something funny. Honestly, I don't care what you draw, but if you need help, hit the suggestion button. Get your drawing fingers wiggling. It's time to draw. time grows short. Hurry up and finish already. Excellent. This time, show me something different. Remember to use the suggestion button if you need an idea. Begin drawing 2. Good, good. Yes, one more drawing. Use that negative space. Begin. Challenge complete. For your last exercise, you will write as many slogans or phrases as you can. Something really clever or really dumb. I'm sure anything you write will be one of those. And don't forget that suggestion button if you're stumped. Go! I'm looking for like 3 or 4 from each of you. Does that seem doable? Just give it a shot. Time is about to expire. You may... Nice hustle. Let's find out if it was worth it. The time for training is over. Have a look at your device. The fates have blessed you with a series of pictures and slogans. Select one of each to create your t-shirt champion. I don't want to pressure you, but a lot is riding on this. Oh my, yes. Brace yourselves. Let the tournament begin. Gauntlet 1. Versus... Fight. Fight by submitting your votes on your devices, that is.
Fatality.
Versus... Battle. The defending shirt always wins ties. Deal with it, man. A new challenger appears. Fight! A tie won't cut it. The defender wins. Versus... Fight! A new challenger appears. I want you to fight. The defending champion wins ties. Bad luck for you, new mate. Winners. Time for a training break. Use your devices to enter one new drawing and as many new slogans as you wish. Really put your back into it. Go. Write something. The second gauntlet is upon us, and the withered hand of Lady Luck has shuffled your drawings and slogans. Create your new shirt warrior. I've got a good feeling about this batch. Gauntlet 2. Versus. Fight each other. Versus. Battle. The reigning champion wins ties. Next time, get more votes. A new challenger appears. Attack! A new challenger appears. Attack! The tie goes to the defender. Versus. Attack! Winners! The final gauntlet is upon us, and only the most worthy shirts from the previous rounds will compete. Prepare to cast your votes for the last time. Versus... fight.
Whoa, fatality!
Versus... battle. Versus... attack. The defending champion wins ties. Bad luck for you, new mate. We have a champion. As tournaments go, that was up there. Did anyone tape that? Get me a copy, okay? I'll give you a blank VHS.
Oh, it's a hot one today, isn't it?
Sure is. Tomorrow will be even hotter, they say.
Hotter than today? I don't buy that.
Apparently.
All right.
Geez, it's going to be really hot.
Yeah.
Well, personally, I prefer the cold over the heat anyway.
I hear you.
Me too.
See, I just don't like hot weather. I just don't know what it is.
I'm with you.
I
See,
hear
I'd
you.
much rather be like a little bit chilly than sweating all the time.
My thoughts exactly.
Wow. It's moments like these I don't feel when only 4% of people enjoy office small talk.
I completely agree.
Three, two, one.
Here at the government, we are constantly watching everything. Like when you put an empty milk jug back into the fridge because throwing it away seemed like too much effort. It all gets catalog for government use, but here we use it to play espionage. Off we go. First up. Oh, here's one we've been especially interested in. Don't ask why. What percentage of people cannot whistle? Try to guess the correct percentage as close as you can. The closer your guess is to the correct percentage, the more points you earn. We have an answer. 36%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more. Most people said lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 19%! Doesn't stop them from trying, though, when you're trying to work. Who said lower? Well done. You get points. As for you, good job. Double points for saying much lower. Who's next? Maybe this will turn you on. What percentage of people turn off all the lights in their homes when they go out just for a little while? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Secrets.
I hear you.
Ooh, everyone thinks it's higher. Okay, right answer is 70%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. Let's see who got it right. Here's some points. Okay, who's up next? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people can fully arch their left and right eyebrows independently of each other? Time's a-wasting. 35%. Everyone pick higher or lower. Running out of time. People are saying lower. And the correct answer is 42%. That may raise some eyebrows. Who got it right? Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up. Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people would rather be superheroes who shrink to 1 inch than ones who grow to 50 feet? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you.
Unanimously higher. And Surveil says 64%. I've been able to shrink to 1 inch, but only when it's ice cold. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you. Okay, who's up next?
I hear you.
Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people prefer brownies with nuts over nutless brownies? Time now. 7%. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? It's unanimous again. Okay, let's see the right answer. 30%! You were pretty close. Nice. Who got it right? Here's some points. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. That answer was closer than 15%. Shouldn't have doubled down. Who's next? What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have cracked their knuckles in the past 24 hours? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Hurry up. Right down the middle. Now let's get to the right answer. 58%! Personally, I like to wait a good 72 hours between crackings. Let's see who got it right. Smart, yes. Here's your points. It's time for the final round. Through totally legal means, we found the most popular answers to this question. Which Doctor Who was the best? Let's see what we have. You'll need to pick the 3 most popular answers to get points. Good luck! Remember, you can pick 3 answers, not just one. All right, let's see what everyone picked. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
I hear you.
Wow, you have some serious knowledge of people's private personal lives. Well done.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie. I'll be your spirit guide through all this party game self-embarrassment. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And it is skippable because I'm not a monster. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you like games. Vote for the faker now. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. Everybody voted for... Yep, you found the faker. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of task you'll all do together. Never mind, we'll just do this one. It's going to be... Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you like to sing. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. By the way, talking is encouraged, so share your faker theories. You couldn't agree, you couldn't find the faker. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you've ever worn handcuffs for any reason. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. And everyone voted for. The faker has been found. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as times you've been punched. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. In case you didn't know, you get points for voting for the faker even if no one else does. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as times you've been fired from a job. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third number pressure task now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as pockets you have on your outfit right now. Vote for the faker now. Too bad. You couldn't get it together for that last vote. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Not into picking your own category? I guess I'll pick one then. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Point at the person who would make the best politician. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. That faker is still on the loose. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Sending out your second You Got a Point task to your devices now. The task was, point at the person most likely to scream if they saw a rat. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your third You Got a Point task now. The task was, point at the person you think is most likely to be a total pervert. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. You couldn't even bother to try to pick the same person on the final task, huh? You pretty much just let the faker have it. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 3 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for all 3 and then hit send. Now the faker has 3 questions to answer too. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Time's almost up. Hit send now. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A really lame car. All right, vote for who you think the faker is. You didn't find the faker, and you didn't really learn anything definitive. You get 2 more chances to catch that faker. Let's see your second batch of answers. The name of a food that's fun to say aloud. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everyone voted for Group Mind steered you in the wrong direction. Last chance to catch the faker. Let's take a look at the last set of text answers. What your stage name would be if you were an exotic dancer. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. You know how you should all rally together in the final moments to work together and find the faker? You didn't do that.